Dangote them that are creating the economic problem? Are they not the ones who are doing round tripping and collecting dollars? Dangote them that are creating the economic problem? Are they not the ones who are doing round tripping and collecting dollars and selling in the black market? How can you set up an economic council to solve the problem and you don't have the people who are suffering themselves in that committee? You have to end a system that makes people poor, perpetually in a country that's one of the 6th largest producer of crude oil in the world. You have to end the culture in Nigeria that allows somebody to walk away with 109 billion naira and then get a chieftaincy title after that.
No, I don't really have a problem with the revolution. However, NLC said this is going to be a peaceful protest.
Are you a member of the NLC?
No, I'm a reporter.
Exactly. So why are you worried about what banners people are carrying? This is not their country. It's a collaboration between the NLC and civil society organizations and movements to end hunger and starvation and poverty and end corruption in the country. So whatever people carry or demonstrate with is none of your problem. It is their own decision to decide how they want to demonstrate today. So the NLC has not complained to you. So why are you complaining?
So what does this protest stand to achieve? I mean, we are all here. We have a nationwide protest going on.
Yes.
So what do we stand to achieve after this protest?
I think the protest by the declaration made by NLC is very clear that they want to end hardship in the country. And you cannot end hardship without ending the people who cause hardship in Nigeria. And you know them, the people in government who are earning maximum wage, while workers are earning minimum wage, which is 30,000 naira, an unconscionable minimum wage. So how do you continue to have a country where we reward criminals while we punish innocent people?
So if you are the federal government, what would you do after this repeated and I would say probably unproductive protest like NLC?
You see, I think you made up your mind before you came here to come and insult people by saying that their protest is unproductive. How do you know that a protest is unproductive when the protest has not even started? Come on now.
That's shameful.
You know, you are a journalist. You are supposed to cover the event and tell us how you feel after the event. Not to run out and say that the protest is unproductive.
It's a backdrop of ideas.
Yes. The only people who are not protesting today is the 5% in Nigeria who have access to dollars to sell, the senators, the governors, ministers, and the assistants. Those are the only people who are not suffering in Nigeria today. Every other person are suffering. Yes. Everybody else is suffering except those who are in that bracket. The people who claim that they want to go and do an economic council yesterday, what they call it. They set up a committee yesterday with Dangote and the rest of them. You can set up a committee for an economic problem to be solved by the people who created the problem. It's not Dangote them that are creating the economic problem. Are they not the ones who are doing round tripping and collecting dollars and selling in the black market? How can you set up an economic council to solve the problem and you don't have the people who are suffering themselves in that committee? So, but I'm not here to advise the federal government. I'm here to advise you to cover the event and report accurately what you see here today. That's your job as a journalist. And don't forget I'm a journalist too. No. So if you don't report what you find out here, I'll report myself. And what the IMF and the World Bank is merely doing is to create a Nigeria that becomes a dumping ground for the goods that are produced in their own countries. They tell you don't give subsidy. America has the largest subsidy for farmers. Go and ask anybody. America has a welfare state. In America, where I lived for 10 years, when I lost my job, I was getting paid unemployment benefits. When I came to Nigeria and I was in lockdown, America was giving me money for COVID. Nigerian leaders were stealing COVID money. Indomie. How can you develop if you don't educate your people? How can you make it in life if you don't have electricity? The electricity situation we have now is the prescription of the World Bank since 19 when they came to Nigeria as a major force. Former President Obasanjo just said it the other day that the only person they are afraid of, more than the World Bank, is God. That when they hear the World Bank person is coming, all of them will be running up and down.
sun sani kaga mutum ka can tsaye na yake kakin nan
Anyhow.